All right, traders, watch this video for Wednesday, January 9th, showing you the SPY gapped up, sold off on an intraday basis, and then end up closing out near its high. So pretty nice rally going on in the SPY ever since that big sell-off a couple weeks ago. Here's what I'm watching for tomorrow. VT, very strong bounce today and closing pretty close to its high. So we're definitely going to keep that one on watch. It's definitely been an in-play stock lately. CCCL, I had it on watch coming into today. No trades in it. I just threw it back on watch because it seems to have found support. And if there's any positive China news with this recent pop back here, it's certainly a good go-to idea. If any of that Chinese trade talks news comes out. MICT, I had it on watch coming into today. No trades in it, so it goes back on watch for tomorrow. Kind of topped out at the 200-day, but when you switch to 5-minute candles, you can see it kind of had a nice little pop at the end of the day. I'm certainly not in love with this one, but it's strong enough that I want to keep it on watch. TLRY, coming into today, this one wasn't even a little bit interesting, right? It's one of those pot stocks that really hasn't been bouncing with the others, but what it has been doing is forming a really nice foundation here, really nice base, and then today, nice upside and a strong close. So we're going to watch that for a follow-through day tomorrow. They did have some really good news back here a couple weeks ago, so certainly one to watch for a follow-through day. CRMD had this nice pop, and today put in an inside day. So I like it over 177, which is today's high. You have a couple catalysts just above. The 180 break from yesterday, and then right here you had a high of 185-ish. So anytime you have stacked catalysts, which you do right here, 1, 2, 3, you might have a potential rip. So I want to watch that one. MRIN. Had a really nice bounce today. I'm going to watch for a follow-through day tomorrow. If you weren't in chat, took a screenshot here. This was intraday MRIN. It had this beautiful cup and handle. I love taking this trade because you had a high of day break. It had nice volume in the morning. See that relative volume there? And topped out right here and then pulls a little cup and handle. So this is a powerful setup for a few reasons. One, because it's a recent high flyer. Two, because it's a low float recent high flyer. And then three, there was a seller on the tape right at 620. So as you can see, I took a screenshot, MRIN, I put 621 idea, 610 stop, saw volume coming in as that 620 seller was getting taken out, and I got long. Wayne and I ended up getting the exact same fill we compared later, which was kind of cool. It just shows we actually practiced what we preach in that course. We were laser focused on this one. Again, I put this out about 8 minutes before it triggered, so it wasn't, you're never going to be in a chat room where everyone hears me say, oh, I just bought MRIN, and then you guys play musical chairs, right? It's not what we do. Gave the idea, and the beauty of this setup was you're taking out a seller, you had a catalyst above, it's a recent high flyer, it's a low float stock, and your stop can be like 11 cents below, because you just put the stop right below this little flag, and the thing just ripped. It ended up topping out over 680 on the day, and I took a screenshot of what Jared wrote. I don't know how a chat room can be any more perfect and upfront than what just happened with MRIN. And I appreciate that, Jared, if you're watching this. And I'm just going to speak for Jared. I'm assuming he means because we explain everything and call everything up front ahead of time. And that one did work perfectly. And as I wrote here, I will sit all day and wait for setups like this. Timing's everything when you're trading. If you want to be a professional day trader, you'll learn that timing is super relevant, right? Because if you time it right, you get long right here where I called it. Look how nice that was. You never underwater, and all you have to worry about is scaling out. So learn to exercise patience, right? And wait for those A+ entries on A+ setups, and then you don't have to worry about being underwater after your entry. Let's try that again. Let me get this out of the way. BOXL, I had it on watch coming to today, so I just threw it on again. No trades today. You had this nice pop. 3 red days in a row on very, very low volume today. We haven't quite round tripped. Again, it had news on the day that it popped here, so I still think it's worth having on watch. I'm not in love with this setup, but BOXL can move at times, so it might surprise us tomorrow. We'll see. RHE, big volume for this stock, closing well off of its highs, but maybe we get a follow-through day tomorrow. It's going to be on watch. ANFI had this pop back here, kind of flagging, and then pretty good pop today and held it really well. So unfortunately, I missed this. If you take today's candle out of it, it was a pretty nice setup. You had this 2-day rally and then just this kind of little flag. But sometimes you get a pop, you get a follow-through day the next day. Maybe this is headed up to $1, so goes on watch for tomorrow. And then lastly, IZEA, which I'm not a fan of this stock, but it's kind of interesting. Popped up and hit the 200-day yesterday, very toppy looking, and then looked like it was rolling over. But then today closed fairly strong. So that one goes on watch tomorrow too. We will, as we always do, we'll add some pre-market gappers to this watch list. That's going to give us plenty to watch going into tomorrow. I'll leave it at that. We'll see you all in chat tomorrow. Have a good night.